Hello Facebook, this is Aaliyah Lee again, back with another video. And I'm doing this voiceover on my phone, and I probably sound a little crazy, I don't know. FYI, I am kind of doing this while I'm sitting in this tub as well. Too much information. But anyway, before I get any further, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and put y'all notification bells on so y'all will know anytime I drop in a video. So we're gonna get right into it. In this video, I'm gonna be doing my nails. As y'all can see, I already have the nails already on my nails, and I already prepped my nails and everything. I actually did that off camera because I didn't really want to do that on camera. It was kind of a lot having to find the nails that shape my nails, etc., etc. Anyway, just to let y'all know, I am like in the beginning of actually doing my nails. Don't get me wrong, I started around COVID-19 and I was in the house. I didn't have nothing else to do. So I said, okay, let's learn how to do our nails. Let's turn into Ling Ling because every other Ling Lings was closed. So I said, why not? Here, filing the nails, getting into the shape that I actually wanted. The way they came, I actually liked the shape of it. So I actually kept that, and all I did was just like sharpen it up so it could look a little bit more smooth and nice edges, etc. Yeah, the way I'm recording this is like bad camera skills. I know. Don't talk about it. But yeah. I'm still filing my nails here. Yeah, I do a lot of filing. This video, as I am going to be going in this video, like I said, I am a beginner. I've actually watched a lot of YouTubes to do these things. And then majority I did it on my own by watching them. Okay. Anyway, so now this is when I get my acrylic and my acrylic liquid. I bought the little acrylic liquid holder. That's what I'm calling it. The little glass thing you see from my beauty supply store when I was in New York. It was for 50 cents. Yes. And then I got the brush, and all of that came inside the kit. It was the Kiss kit. Here I'm pouring it in, cleaning my brush up because I actually did do my nails like before this, and I actually used it. Don't get me wrong, I did clean it, but it was like a little bit of residue on it, so I had to clean it up a little bit. Still cleaning. Yeah. Anyways, so how are you beauties doing while I'm cleaning this brush? I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm kind of like everywhere with it, and I actually am retarded, like just a little bit. Not like in the records retarded, but like. Yeah. Anyway, I would get so much off topic, but yeah, still cleaning my brush. Yeah, it's gonna take a little minute. Cleaning. Okay, Leah, how much did you clean it that day? I think I cleaned my brush a lot. Anyway, I'm showing you guys how I clean my brush. Yes, you could go through it. So I guess I wanted to dip it again. Clean it one more time, just in case, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, now I'm going to take my acrylic powder. I'm going to dip it into my acrylic powder. But as you can see, yeah, that's the white acrylic. I usually like the pink one, but anyway. I'm going to dip into my acrylic powder, but I'm not going to dip too much where I have too much caked up on it. And then I start at the very back of my nail. And then I go to the top, so I go from back to top. And am I saying that right? I think so. Yeah, back to top. Back to top. And I am taking it and I'm smoothing it down and make sure it's not lumpy because I hate when it's lumpy. Because when it's lumpy, I hate when I have to file and do too much filing. OT. Oh yeah, in this video, I actually had that little thingy that they be making noise that goes. I don't know what you call that. The thing where you attach the pieces on it. I kind of forgot what it's called. But that thing, I have that, like 2 of them, but I actually didn't feel like using it. So, and this, you're going to see me using a lot of filing. But anyway, I'm going over this nail again. And as I go over this nail, I'm going to do that like a few times, honestly, because like Kiss acrylic thing is good, but like I noticed that you have to go over your nails a few times for you to get that really strong nail, especially when you go to the top. Yeah, I had to get that so you can actually see a little better. But yeah, especially when you go to the top, You know, like when you get the nails out of the stores, you know, even when you go to the nail salon, they have the nails inside. When they take the nails out, and you know they're a bit thin, they're not as strong. So you have to put so much acrylic on it. Oh my gosh! So you guys, like, I literally had to go over my nails multiple times just so I could get that actually. I want it. That real. I want it. So yeah. Oh, my hand is all in the way. God, big old hands. Yeah, I said it by myself. So yeah, I'm showing you guys how it's looking. I might go back over that, but I'm probably gonna do it like closer to the end. But yeah, I'm showing you guys how I did it and how it came out, which is really smooth. So then I go to the next one, and then here I do the same concept, which is gonna be the same thing. Yeah. So I decided to speed this part up because, yeah, who really want to sit down and watch all of this? As you can see, I'm doing the same concept again. So it's like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, same concept, always kind of clean it. Well, I guess I'm going to give you a story time because, you know, when people watch YouTube and they watch certain things, sometimes they like story time. So why not? Let's give you guys a story time while I'm doing my nails. Alright, makes sense. So let's see where it's going to start off. Oh, yeah. Well, here I'm doing the same thing. So we're gonna talk about story time. Let's talk about the time when I went to the movies. When I was like 16, I think I was like, no, I'm lying. I was 17. I was 17 and I had my first, I wouldn't call him a sugar daddy. I would call him like he was older than me, like way older than me. But like, I'm not gonna call him a sugar daddy because he wasn't old. If I could say that. Oop. Anyway, he wasn't old, but he was older than me. And let me tell y'all, you guys, this was the first older guy I ever messed with, and it was like, first it was like kind of iffy because I was like, you know, like what can this guy give me that nobody else can give me? Like, what can you do that the next guy can't do? You know. But anyway, I gave him a chance, and we went out on our first date. He took me to the movies, and he took me out to eat. You know, a girl loves to eat. So, you know, that was a plus right there. Anyways, so yeah, I was 18 at the time when this happened. I just remembered, yeah, 18. But anyway, yeah, he took me out to eat. Then we went to the movies. And around this time, this is when 50 Shades of Grey came out. And at first I was like I can't go see this movie. Like they're not gonna let me in to go see this movie. But then it was like, I am of age. And where I was living at, it was like the ghetto in a way. Like it was booty. It was bougie but ghetto. So it was like whatever. So anyway, yeah. Took me to the movies. We went to go see 50 Shades of Grey, which was like in a way kind of weird because it was like, if anybody know 50 Shades of Grey, which everybody should know, 50 Shades of Grey is a very sexual and an intense movie. So it was like giving me, he wanted sexual vibes, you get what I'm saying? So it was like, like, do I want to? Like, don't get me wrong, we've been talking for like a while before he actually took me out. We was talking for a minute because, like I said, I was skeptical about him. And I ain't even gonna hold y'all, like, I liked his friend. But he liked it me, and it was like, okay, whatever, I guess. And my friend liked it, his friend, and it was like, can't step on nobody's toes or whatever, I guess, because, you know, whatever. Loyalty is everything, and I wasn't gonna do that. But anyways, we got to get to know each other, whatever. And then at the movies, like I said, it was a sexual movie, so it was kind of weird, and I was like, But anyway, long story short, after the movie theaters, we went back home to his house. And it was like, I didn't think he was gonna bring me back to his house. It's an older man. I thought this man was married. He had kids, whatever. But y'all, just keep listening. Anyway, like I said, I thought he was married. He had kids, this and the third. So it was like when he brought me back to his crib, I'm like, okay. Oh shoot, y'all, finished. Oh nope, I was wrong. It was like, okay. Then he know how to cook. Like that was even a much plus, y'all. I like to eat. Like I said, I love to eat. So anyway, we chilled or whatever. He got to know me some more or whatever. Then, like I said, I was like a little younger, so he had to take me back home. So I went home. Around this time, I was out of high school. Don't get me wrong, I was a little younger than him, but I was out of high school because I graduated when I was 16. But anyway, um, yeah, he took me home. When he took me home, we was texting and stuff. He told me he was gonna come pick me up because he wanted to take me out again. And it was like, I'm dealing with this older man. He's showing me different things. You want to take me out again? Okay, why not? So the next day, he took me up. It was kind of early because what he done, like, he used to wake up. My phone had kind of died, but anyway, I'm back. Yeah, so he used to wake up kind of early, so because of what he used to do. So he hit me up and he's like, oh, make sure you're ready around a certain time. I'm gonna come and get you. We're gonna go out, whatever. No procrastinating, and make sure you look cute, whatever. So I'm like, okay, like, what are we gonna go do? He's like, oh, it's a surprise. He didn't want to tell me. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I got the phone with him. See, me, I was the type of person, like, when I used to go out places, I used to be so anxious because I was going out. So I used to always be, like, having my clothes out ahead of time. The only thing I didn't do is, like, get myself all the way ready. I just used to go look for clothes, what I'm going to wear, so I can make sure I look right, because that's me. That's a Libra. Like, we make sure. Like, I have to look good, you know what I'm saying? Even if I'm going to the store. But anyway, I did that, and then it was getting a little close to time, so I got myself ready. Long story short, when he got there, he pulled up in the car, and he had a nice car, and we went out or whatever. Like I said, it was still a little early, so it was like kind of weird because it was like, where are we going this early, you know? And then we pulled up to the store. Mind y'all, I had a phone. This guy bought me a phone, you guys. He bought me a phone, so basically I had two phones. Then after he bought me a phone, we went to the store. He bought me some boots. You guys, it was like, wow. And it was like ACG boots. And around that time, ACG boots was like lit and still is lit. But around that time, ACG boots was OD lit. And he was an old ACG head. So he used to tell me, like, walking around with him, I gotta have ACGs. If he look fly, he's gonna make sure I'm fly. So it was like, okay, this is this older man energy. I like it. Okay? Like, what? Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, he used to tell me, like, as long as if he looking good out here, I'm gonna look good out here. Cause like, if I'm walking with him, we're together and we're both gonna look good. You guys, I used to think, like, I was like, yo, this guy was set from heaven. Like, where this man been all my life? You know, that's how I felt. You know, I felt like that. So he also gave me money. He gave me about like $200 to $300, and like back then, girl, $200 $300, that was lit because like I went to go do whatever. And around that time, I got my first tattoo with that, and well, not with the whole thing, because where I went, like, I got a deal or whatever, because it was me and my friends. We all got deals with our tattoos, and well, my friends at the time, I should say. I'm gonna recorrect that. My friends at the time or whatever, and we basically went to go get tattoos or whatever, and I showed him the tattoo. I was like, yeah, the money you gave me, with half of that, I went to go get me a tattoo. It hurt like hell. Mind you, I was sober, like, sober. Because one thing I heard, like, you're not supposed to get tattoos when you're intoxicated because they say that you lose too much blood or whatever the case may be. But I know some people who get drunk when they get tattoos, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he did all of that or whatever. Then he ended up coming to pick me up because he actually wanted to see the tattoo, and he used to love being around me. So I used to like show him all the time. This is why I used to be like, this older guy showing me different. Like, this is an older man who shows me different. Like, I like it. He's teaching me. Then along the way, he taught me a lot. Like, I can honestly say he taught me a lot. He was a Pisces. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know when they say when life give you lemons, you make lemonade. So like, life gave me lemons, and I made lemonade out of what I had. So it was like, this guy was everything, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Then we end up going to this house. So mind you, I didn't know what this house was or whatever the case may be. So, you know, I only know the house that I've been knowing, which was his house. You guys, the whole time that wasn't his house. The whole time that wasn't his house. That wasn't his house. You guys, the man was married and he had a child, which was a daughter. So it was like upset because I'm like, how could you hide a whole baby? Who hides a whole child, a daughter at that? Like, I'm not saying like you should hide your son too, but my guy, like, who hides a whole baby? And then a wife. So that means every time he was coming around, you was taking off that ring. Like, and it was like, you ain't have to even talk to me. Get what I'm saying? Like, especially if you was married. And then you was treating me already like royalty. So it was like you was spending so much money on me, but you have a wife and a kid at home, whatever. So yeah, when I got to his house, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna cook for you, whatever the case may be. This is before I even knew about the situation. I'm like, okay, yeah, what you gonna cook for me? Like, I'm excited because, like I said, I love to eat. I'm small, but I love to eat, you guys. I love to eat. So yeah, so basically, like, he's like, oh, it's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna surprise you, whatever, whatever. You could take a nap, and like I could take a nap or whatever. So, um, that's what I basically in a way did. I took a nap or whatever the case may be, and then after I took a nap, I woke up because in the middle of my sleep, like I started smelling food. I woke up and I was smelling the food or whatever the case may be. And like I said, when I first walked in, let me tell y'all something. I seen the picture on the walls. You know when you become pregnant, you could take your pictures with your family or whatever, or by yourself or however you do it. And that's how it was. It was him, her, with the baby in the stomach, and then it was another picture when she was born, and it was another picture or whatever. And like I said, I wasn't no jealous. Like I wasn't jealous because that wasn't me. That's his family. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what had me in like in my insides. It was like, oh my gosh, this guy has a whole family, but he's out here with me, try to treat me like I'm a girl, whatever the case may be, and in reality, I'm really savage. So it was like, oh my gosh. Um, Once I found that out or whatever, I kind of like distanced myself from him, which he knew because I used to bring certain things up like, oh, did you lie about your daughter? Why did you lie about you being married? Like, these is things like you should have told me, you know, make me make that decision on my own if I wanted to be fucking with you or not. Oh, right here I was showing y'all my nails. But yeah, make that decision on my own if I wanted to be fucking with you or not. And it was like, you made that decision for me on your own. It was like, seriously? Like, and I stopped talking to him or whatever. He was still like hitting me up. And then he noticed like I was not gonna talk to him anymore, so he stopped hitting me up. And he ended up blocking me from social media or whatever because he felt like I was gonna be that girl who was gonna be like, oh, your baby father. Like, no, I wasn't gonna be like that. Or your husband. Like, no. It was just crazy because it was like I literally never seen the ring. Like, you literally took it off every time you came around. Like anybody. So it was like, wow. And it's crazy because I should have known it was too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? It was like you wanted your cake and eat it too. And because I was younger, I guess you felt like, oh, let me buy her things and she's going to bust it open. No, sorry, buddy. There's no busting nothing open over here. It was time for me to go. Plus, I already had like been through too many stuff like around that time. So I wasn't trying to like not saying I wasn't going to put my full everything in. Like, of course, that's me. I'm really like, when I deal with somebody, I give them my all. But it was just like, yeah, this is not gonna have my all. Can't do it. But yeah, long story short, just know before you mess with that person, know who they is. Make sure you know if they got kids, they married, if they lying about it. Cause listen, some guys out here will really lie about having a whole family, which is so weird to me. Cause it's like, who would lie or hide their child? Like, why would you want to hide your child? Like, a beautiful child that came into this world, you want to hide? That's like not cool. I don't know. People's weird. Men is weird. I'm not gonna say every man is weird, but they're weird. And it was like, yeah. But that's basically the end of that story. I'm just telling y'all, like, know your worth, know yourself, know that you are everything. And then even if you're not everything to one person or another person that you're dealing with, you're everything to somebody that's out there who's willing and willing to give you their all. Like, it's, and then I know, like, is some people out here who just go by the rules and they get hurt so many times and they just say, oh, I just want to say fuck it and do what y'all want to do. You know, do the same thing that people that's doing to you. Don't let nobody change you. Like, that's one thing you don't do is let anybody win. That's like letting a person win. Like, if you are faithful, hold them down, ride or die, chick or male, stay like that. Don't turn bitter like these bitter ass motherfuckers out here, because they ain't gonna be nothing or won't get nowhere, and they're gonna forever be alone, because at the end of the day, karma's gonna be that bitch, and then you are the karma. Like, you left them, you the karma. That's their karma. Now they probably sitting up in there looking like, damn, she left me, I'm all alone, who I'm gonna have, or he left me, who I'm gonna have. That's your fault. Like, you wanted to be doing what you wanted to do. Thinking you're grown, thinking you're capable of going out there to do what you want to do, then thinking you want to come back home or come back around me and have your cake and eat it too. No, nobody. It's either me or it's them streets. And if you ask me, they could hit the door and get the streets. You know why? Because at the end of the day, baby girl, it's plenty of fishes in the sea. And you ain't got to be stuck on just one. Like, come on. Hold it down. And don't go out looking. Let them come looking for you. Like, let them look for you, girl. Like, now I'm talking to my ladies. Let these men come look for you. Forget them. Fuck looking for them. I'm saying it. Yes, I am. Forget looking for them. Let them look for you. Let them look for that little pure soul that you got. Let them look for that little difference that you got. Like, they all used to them hood rat bitches who out here popping a pillin' for Nick, Rick, Ron, and John. Like, find your man, your calling, your everything. Somebody you can give them your all, who's gonna appreciate it. Till then, do you, baby girl. Stack your bread, level up, do what you gotta do, you feel me? But I'm about to end this video. Before I do, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notification bell so every time I put out a video, y'all will know. And I'm out of here. Yeah. Bye.